Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Nocturnal Nerdcast. Eric here. It is a Tuesday. I feel completely out of whack. I do apologize. We weren't live last night. We lost power here and had to end up staying somewhere else last night, so we weren't here. And got back today, just a few hours ago. So really I haven't had a lot of time to put anything together for the stream tonight. But we are going to talk a bit about the changes at Disney. We have a few other smaller stories to talk about. We might, depending on who arrives, we might talk about Wonder Man at the end. Since I know a lot of people haven't finished Wonder Man yet, I will save that till the very, very end of the stream. For anybody that wants to hear my thoughts on that with spoilers. If we have enough people on the panel that want to talk about it. Because I know some people haven't. But yeah, that's pretty much it right now. I mean, there's a few smaller things. We can talk about some of the drama at the Grammys, I guess. I don't know. There's a few things we could discuss. We do have one person in the green room tonight ready to jump on. And it is Omega in the house.
Hey, what's going on?
This reminds me of the Weekly Geekly because it was like you and me and my brother when he could make it.
Yeah.
By the way, is he streaming anymore at all? I don't see him on.
I remember he was saying he was going to a while back, but that's been a while since he said that, so I have no clue what he's doing.
You know what? I'm sitting here. I'm always fighting with these headphones. This is the crazy thing. I have a pair of SteelSeries Bluetooth headphones sitting in the other room. You're muted.
Oh, no, I didn't say that. I said me brush my hair just under my breath.
No, I have SteelSeries Bluetooth headphones that I have connected to my phones, my tablets, to my PlayStation. I could just Bluetooth it on this computer, and then I wouldn't have to worry about the cord. I don't know. I got these as a gift for Christmas, so I feel sort of compelled to use them.
But these are actually really good.
Yeah, the SteelSeries are good too. I mean, like I said, I can use them seamlessly between my PlayStation and my tablet. So if I'm watching a movie and I don't need to hear what's on the PlayStation, I can switch over or back and forth. So that's great. Anything going on with you right now? Anything happening?
Was working on one picture. It just needs to be rendered, which when I render it, it takes like 80% of my system resources. So I'll wait till like minutes to hit that.
Yeah. I don't know how long the stream is going to be tonight because, like I said, there wasn't a lot of news. So
whatever. Right now, I am currently making breakfast for dinner because we just got finished with our D&D game. So
we're finishing up our campaign on Thursday, the one that I'm DMing. I know they're not watching, but my entire campaign is based on Final Fantasy XIV. So I've just been taking stories from the game and turning them into D&D stories.
They actually have a system for 14.
Yeah.
A TTRPG system. I don't know if it's any good.
Yeah. So the first thing we've been doing is the Pharaoh Sirius Lighthouse.
Oh,
that's the first story we're doing, so that's been a lot of fun.
I've been trying to wrangle some people to play this with me.
Yeah.
Fantasy Star nerd.
Yeah. There's also a bunch of like Marvel and DC games that play in the style of D&D. So
it's a different system. I think it's like Heroes and Masterminds or Mutants and Masterminds, something like that. I heard it's like a really good system where you basically just play superheroes.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Shout out to some people in the chat. We got some channel members here. Let's give them a shout out first as I'm scrolling through. At least I thought I saw more. It's like Silhouetted Animators here. You do have a super chat. We're going to look at those in a second. We got Anthony in the building. Good to see you, Anthony. Good to see you guys. Somebody said something about Pixar. What is this Pixar news here? Hold on. What was it? Is it Pixar's anniversary or something? "40 years of Pixar today" from Chris. That's pretty crazy. We do have a Pixar topic as one of our super chat bonuses that we haven't done yet. 40 years of Pixar. Yeah.
I was about to say, I just warned because we were talking about this on Lance's stream. I think there was another Pixar movie coming out.
Yeah, there's one. Yeah, I think it's I can't remember the name of it now. There's one coming out. What's up, Jose? Another channel member. Thank you so much for being here. We just had Big Woke Joe pop in the back.
Hey.
Hey, I thought you were saying hi to me when you said Jose.
Oh,
Because I had a coworker who used to call me Jose Loco.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, no. What's up, Lone Wolf? Good to see you. Hoppy. What is it? Hoppers? The Pixar movies at Hoppers?
Yeah.
Hoppers. That's it. Yeah. The one they say it's basically Pixar Avatar or whatever because of it,
Really?
like jumping into people's bodies or animals' bodies.
That movie looks really, really good, but I'm sick of the trailer. Like I've been seeing the same trailer since summer, and I'm just tired of seeing that trailer now.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wait. Short Car here says, Joe, did you see the Muppets review? Really positive.
I didn't see the Muppet review. I saw the show.
What do you think? You think it's going to get picked up or what?
I hope so. It's really good. It's really good. They premiered it today.
I enjoyed it, but I'm going to refer to you because you're the Muppets person. So
Did you watch the D23 broadcast?
No,
Because it officially comes out tomorrow.
right. Oh, well, then what I saw was not the full thing then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They premiered it today on D23.
That's what I saw then. That must have been what it was I was looking at then.
Okay, yeah, that's I watched that, and I was surprised at how short it was. I thought with a special it was going to be about an hour, but no, it's only a half hour. It's about the length of time of an episode of the Muppet Show, but it's really well done.
Okay, yeah, I tuned in. I don't know why it didn't occur to me that it was a D23 thing. So, all right, well, here we go. All right, we got some super chats here. One from Silhouette Animator. It's a $5 super chat to get the ball rolling. It's only going to be 5 super chats tonight, guys, of any level, because I don't know how long the stream is going to go. There wasn't a ton of news today. So if we hit those 5, then we'll see the confetti fall. Did you see my DM about Harley Quinn not being renewed for season 6 yet? It's been a whole, been a whole what? Are you missing a word there? Wait, hold on. Did you mean like a year? It's been a whole year? Is that what you were trying to say? Let me scroll up and see. A whole year. Yeah. Okay, that was a typo. Gotcha. A whole year probably won't, like Young Justice. It'll go silent. Yeah. That sucks, though. I know a lot of people that like the Harley Quinn cartoon series. Did you ever get into that, Joe?
I liked it until she and Ivy got together. I think it's like, the old will they, won't they thing. Like, people say, oh, well, Cheers sucked after he and Diane, got together. And
moonlighting, that whole thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I thought the first couple seasons were great, but as soon as they became a couple, it kind of became like, oh, no, now I have to keep stuff from my girl. Like, my girlfriend can't know I'm doing this. Like, I don't know. I liked, actually, after they got together, I thought Kite Man was better. The Kite Man show.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I do like the cartoon, though. Omega, did you ever watch the Harley Quinn cartoon?
Just clips and pieces here and there.
It's pretty silly, but like in a good way, I guess. Young Justice really gets to me, though, because I think Young Justice was a really, really good cartoon. It had weak seasons and weak episodes, but I think overall it was a good cartoon. Silhouette Anime with another $5 super chat. Thank you so much. We're 2 out of 5 already. Toy Story 6 never, because they try to make AI the villain. Are you saying they will never make it because they would try to make AI the villain? Maybe.
I put out. You watched it. I know you watched it, but I put out a video today pushing back on somebody. Another content creator, because he was talking about, one of the things he talked about was what's going to come next. Well, you can't like this because it means they're going to do this next.
Right.
And I'm like, well, you just made that up. They didn't say they were going to do that next. Well, it's the same here. We don't know that's what they're going to do.
I mean, I think there's a couple of franchises that could do it. I mean, clearly Toy Story could, because there are AI toys. You could have an AI toy or whatever. So that makes sense. Some of the other, like, you wouldn't see it in a universe where it's about animals or princesses or something like that. But I think Toys would be one, or Toy Story is one you could see it in. Is Cars still going on? Is that one they could do one in Cars, make AI car or something like that? There's what. And by the way, I know so many people who hate Cars because of the anamorphic vehicles. Like the cars talking, they say it just doesn't make sense. And I'm like, it's a cartoon, but they just don't like it.
Well,
yeah.
It's funny because somebody in the chat actually just said, it was Short Car. Short Car said Ratatouille is the best Pixar movie. I think that's the worst Pixar movie for the same reason. I don't think it makes sense. I'm like I can accept certain things. Like I can accept talking animals that want to cook. Like that I'm okay with. But as soon as they start controlling people like puppets by pulling their hair, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like there's no logic to that. Like the hair is not connected to anything it's going to make. Like I'm like, I can't wrap my head around that. I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. I'm standing on business with this one.
Yeah, I know you say some people didn't like cars because they're anthropomorphic cars. They haven't. I don't know. Maybe you have been to parts of the internet that I have been in.
You know what? I felt like we might be going that direction. That's why I didn't want to say anything.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
There is some rule. What is it? Rule 42.
Also, isn't the
34.
assumption? I thought with
34.
I thought we had agreed, like as a society, that the Cars movie were taking place post Skynet.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that, but that makes sense now. Lone Wolf here with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Lone Wolf. I don't know if you saw it posted on the Nerdcast page, but AI channel copying Heavy Spoilers channel. That's freaky. If more comes down the road, how much of an impact will it hurt YouTubers in the future? I did see this. Let me I'll pull it up. I think I actually had it open in another tab. Yeah, let's see. So we'll share this. This is one of the issues with AI that YouTube's going to have to really deal with, because what's going to happen is you're going to have content creators that are just not going to want to make content, and then the AI will have nothing to copy. Thank you for the super chat, Lone Wolf. So Heavy Spoilers is a channel that's pretty big on YouTube in terms of like putting out news type content, whether you like them or not. I don't watch all their content, but I'm aware of what they do. But here's one called Heavy Breakdowns. And Heavy Spoiler says, can I copy your homework? Sure, just change it up a bit, say no more. And these are the typical thumbnails you see from these types of channels. That part I don't think is an issue. A lot of people take thumbnail aesthetics and use them, and I don't think there's any problem with that. But here it goes that it's an AI slop channel, so I don't feel bad calling them out. The Velen wins is killing me as well. Yeah, they misspell it in the thumb. So even the thumbnail was probably done either quickly or by AI. It's all done in
AI because AI can't fucking read.
Yeah. And then it's like here, when you click on the image, you have Heavy Spoilers, and then over here you have Heavy Breakdowns.
Wow. Word for word, bar for bar.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a copy. I need to check. I want to check on it and just see. I'm just curious how bad the AI is in it. Let's see. Heavy Breakdowns. Let's see what they got here. Let's pick one video. Okay, well, we're just going to listen to a moment of it. And I can tell already, I clicked on it just to get it ready to bring up on stream, and I can tell already that the voice is AI. That's how bad it is. Here we go. Check this out. So this is Heavy Breakdowns. This is the channel that's copying Heavy Spoilers with their style and format. But check this out.
In the first episode of Star Trek, Starfleet Academy, the cadets under Captain Nala Ake,
you hear that voice?
Hunter, band together to save the USS Athena from News Bracca. Paul Giamatti. Star Trek, Starfleet.
You can hear the break when it stops. There's an obvious audio break there.
Yeah, the AI cadence.
Academy, Season 1, Episode 1, directed by Alex Kurtzman and written by Guy Violo, may be the best Star Trek series debut in Paramount Plus history. When Caleb Meir, Sandro Rasta,
and look, the thing is, even the visual effects are AI. The way they're moving and zooming in and stuff, it's all just they just fed the images in, or even went to Canva and said, just make this AI video for me or whatever.
Have you seen the ones yet with the AI voiceover where they'll say the same word several times in a video and mispronounce it different ways within the same video?
Yes, I've seen that. But I've also heard the ones where it's like the AI will say something along the lines of, and then they went out to the ship. And then when they went out of the ship, they went to, and then when they went out of the ship, they went to doing, like it pauses and like it says something that it stops mid-sentence and then starts the sentence over again. It's like the people that are making these don't even check for errors in the videos. They just upload them immediately.
Who cares if the product is good? It just needs to make money.
And look, 315 views. It's not even... And this is a trendy topic, so 315 views is pretty low. Scroll down here.
That's because they said it's good. You gotta say it's terrible to get
no comments there. That's crazy. Anyway, thank you for the super chat. Hold on, let me pause this. I got audio feedback. Lone Wolf, I appreciate it.
Right.
What is that?
Starfleet Academy's all right.
Cartoon 49 with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. We're 1 out of 5 in the Debunks channel. Have you seen Send Help yet? Highly recommended. I'm actually seeing it Thursday.
I saw it this morning.
Did you? What did you think?
I was extremely disappointed. I think I might call it Sam Raimi's worst movie.
Really?
It's really good to a point, and I don't want to give spoilers away, so I don't want to say what happens. But they make a disastrous wrong turn in the last third that kind of derails the entire film.
I'm looking forward to seeing it, so I'll see if I can pick out what it is that you have an issue with. I've heard pretty good things from it. You're the first person that's told me that you didn't like it. So
isn't it like #1 in the nation right now?
I think it is. Yeah.
See, I was really enjoying it until they got to a plot point, and I'm like, what the hell did you do that for? And I think it was kind of unrecoverable after that moment.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to check it out on Thursday. I'll give my thoughts on the stream. All right. Silhouetted Animator with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I remember when this AI slop you had to dig for on YouTube, crap like fairies or real video evidence, and speak and spell Macintosh voice. Yeah, YouTube says they're cutting back on the AI music, but that's not the only problem. It's not just the AI music. It's pretty much all of these AI channels.
I actually missed those conspiracy theory videos with the robot voice speaking. I actually missed those because they were so just insane.
Yeah.
It's like it's insane that I now long for those days. Now we have this AI slop. It's like, no, come on, please give me at least something interesting. Jeez.
Oh yeah, Iron Lung is doing really well too. The Markiplier.
Yeah, I was just talking about that on on Lancer stream. Actually, because I was explaining how the game is, and like the game really interested me. So I was like, oh, the movie is about the game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually want to see it now.
I'm so good at detecting obvious AI voices. When I click on a video within like 10 seconds, I know if it's AI or not. So I clicked on a video. I think I talked about this last stream. Maybe it was on Saturday or last Thursday. But I clicked on a video that was about dinosaurs, and it was about like deep sea dinosaurs and stuff. And within the first 10 seconds, I was like, oh, this is AI garbage. And I clicked off of it. It's so prevalent on YouTube right now that it fucks it up for all the other people who are actually making videos.
Yeah,
and
as an artist, I can point out AI art so quick now. Even when it's really hard to spot, I can still spot it. I would much rather, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I feel like this is kind of where I'm at on the AI stuff. I would much rather have a real person reading a tightened up AI script that they did, opposed to like an AI voice reading it for me. Yeah, I'm not like fully opposed to AI. Like, say if you, even as an artist, like say if you just don't have any ideas, you just want to just springboard some ideas, type it in a prompt, and then it gives you something. Then you draw what it gave you. Mm-hmm. If you want to do that, I really don't have that big of an issue with it.
I have seen Heated Rivalry. I finished it up. They were doing a watch party at a club I was playing at, so it would always play right before my set. So I got to see the whole season by doing that. I didn't watch it at home. I watched it when I went out and was working. I think it's okay. It's very CW-ish to me, which is fine. It's one of those like sort of coming of age relationship type shows. I'm not big on hockey, so that wasn't really the reason why I was interested in it. Just like with Ted Lasso, I don't really watch football/soccer, but that show dealt more with the relationships of the characters than it did with the actual sport, which I found to be the only real way to do it. Let's see here. Do we have any other comments before we get into the first thing? Oh, we just got another super chat. Okay. So we hit the goal already. Thank you guys so much. I will do a poll here in a moment.
I guess.
Every AI techie is chill about this until the machine stops functioning, then glows red, proclaiming all your base are belong to us. That's yeah.
Some guy in a cape and a mechanical part, and a mechanical mask or whatever.
That takes me back. Like that particular clip.
That's some ancient memes, man.
I mean, that was like what, the early 2000s?
Yeah, that was like 2001.
Yeah, I feel like it was very like 30 years ago.
Actually,
yeah, Zero Wing.
Pretty decent game too.
Yeah. Crazy. Thank you for the super chat, so I appreciate it. So I thought the first thing we could talk about is a leadership change over at Disney. So we know that Bob Iger is actually retiring at the end of the year.
Good riddance.
And now they have replaced Bob Iger and created a new position for someone else that I think they wanted to make CEO, but there was some sort of internal drama about. My theory is there was some internal drama about the position itself. That's what I believe. And so as we read through the article, it's not a very long article. We'll kind of skip through it. Oh, Jake has arrived.
There he is.
What's up? How are you, Jake?
I'm good. How about yourselves?
Good. We're just about to read the first topic for tonight, which is the Disney change of leadership.
Gotcha. Yeah, I came in sporting my Beast shirt tonight. So
See, I'm wearing Wolverine tonight. So,
nice.
I got my pet monster.
Just representing over here.
Yeah, and obviously you got on your Avengers shirt over there, Omega.
Actually.
Josh D'Amaro is Disney's next CEO, replacing Bob Iger, and Dana Walden named President and Chief Creative Officer of the company. This is the interesting part. So this is Dana's position, is essentially a created position that splits Bob Iger's role in half. Sort of like what we've been seeing with like Star Wars, with Lucasfilm, with the DCU, where you're putting one person in charge of like the business end of things and another person in charge of the creative aspects of it. And so with that, we end up in a situation where there are some changes to the way the company will function. Let's see. D'Amaro will take over the top job at Disney from current CEO Bob Iger, who cumulatively has served in the post for nearly 2 decades. The Disney board announced on Tuesday the selection of D'Amaro, currently chairman of Disney's Experiences, capping the media's giant extended and closely watched succession drama. The 10 board members, including Iger, unanimously approved D'Amaro's appointment as the CEO meeting on a Monday afternoon. Now, I did a little bit of digging over here on D'Amaro, and let's see here. So D'Amaro is a 28-year Disney veteran. He joined the company in 1998. He's held a variety of leadership positions, including president of Walt Disney World Resort, president of Disneyland Resort, and chairman of Disney Experiences. Now that's parks, cruises, vacationing properties, Disney Vacation Club, the Imagineering stuff, etc. So this guy is not a guy who deals in the film and TV and animation stuff. He's not even merchandising. He's just in charge of like the things you pay tickets to go to and the stuff you book as a family. As head of Disney Experiences, he oversaw major expansions like Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Avengers Campus. He was part of the $60 billion investment in the parks division, the massive overhaul. He's also credited internally with a strong operational leadership and being a popular figure with employees and fans. And just to be certain, I double checked if there was any controversy about Josh D'Amaro. And so far, there's been no major personal scandal or controversy tied directly to D'Amaro in the public record. He's known as a steady operator, Parks champion, not divisive at all. Criticism comes from investors, though, but it's not. It's about strategically fitting, because Wall Street observers and Disney fans question whether someone with a Parks background only is the right person to compete in creative content and streaming. This is where we come into the next person who is going to be involved with this. Let me click over to here. And in addition to D'Amaro, the other top candidate on Disney's board shortlist was Dana Walton, who is now co-chair of Disney Entertainment. Disney said Walton has been promoted to a new role, President and Chief Creative Officer, also effective March 18th. Walton will report directly to D'Amaro. So this is a direct line to the person that's controlling the company's pocketbook. Iger said in his statement, Josh D'Amaro is an exceptional leader and the right person to become our next CEO. He has an instinctive appreciation of the Disney brand, a deep understanding of what resonates with our audiences, paired with the rigor and attention to detail required to deliver some of the most ambitious projects. Regarding Walton's new appointment, Dana Walton is an excellent leader who commands tremendous respect from the creative community. Given that creativity is at the heart of everything Disney does, she is a wonderful choice to serve this new leadership role. In the years since Dana joined Disney, she's accumulated great knowledge about the many facets of our business and brands, and is very well prepared to be President and Chief Creative Officer. Now, before I let you guys give your comments on this, I just wanted to say that I went through and checked on Dana as well. Dana Walton is an American media executive with decades of experience in TV and streaming. Before Disney, she was the chair and co-CEO of Fox Television Group, where she oversaw major hit shows in the studio. Walton joined Disney in 2019 through the acquisition of 21st Century Fox. She has since risen to co-chairman of Disney Entertainment, overseeing most of Disney's TV and streaming content. And her new role is going to be the president and chief creative officer of Walt Disney Company. She's going to oversee Disney's global businesses. Now, this includes film, TV, streaming, and any content that would go to those outlets. So this is Hulu, Disney Plus, ABC, FX, National Geographic. She reports directly to D'Amaro. And her track record is she's secured record Emmy nominations and awards, reflecting her output. Disney's broadcast and streaming networks have seen sustained ratings and financial growth. Her teams have been responsible for many of the biggest TV shows of the past, including Abbott Elementary, The Bear, Only Murders in the Building, and The Handmaid's Tale. She's had no major scandals, and she's got respect in Hollywood for creative leadership and business acumen. She even had Jimmy Kimmel talking highly about her when all the scandal was going on with him losing his spot through the whole problem with the Trump thing and Disney. However, even though there's no criticism or controversy around her, people are saying that she does have an ideological leaning. It seems like she's trying to push a wide variety of content instead of not putting out quote-unquote woke stuff, which, by the way, I read off some of the shows that she's been a part of, so you can already see that she's got the ability to do this. I already suspect, though, the videos are being made right now, if they aren't already out there, talking shit about her ability to do this job, even though we know full well she's capable of doing the job based on her track record. So any thoughts on either one of these new people in charge of Disney? Any concerns? Anything that you guys have to say about this at all?
Well, D'Amaro was a no-brainer. From the second Bob Iger came back and said, I'm coming back and I'm going to be searching for a replacement, everyone's been like, well, it's going to be Josh D'Amaro. So, like, for 3 years, people have been, whatever it's been, 3-4 years, people have been speculating it was going to be Josh D'Amaro. From what I understand, he's very well liked in the business. He's very well liked by Disney fans as the head of Disney Parks, as opposed to Bob Chapek, who was the head of Disney Parks and Experiences before Josh D'Amaro, who was hated by Disney fans. And a lot of Disney fans were like, whoa, you promoted that guy? So my only concern is, I love Bob Iger. I have a lot of faith in Bob Iger. But Bob Iger picked Chapek. He handpicked Chapek. That's my only concern. But I don't know. This sounds pretty good to me.
Okay. Anyone else? Jake, Omega? Any concerns? Any things that you think might change now that we've gone through this?
I'm just kind of in a wait and see mindset.
Okay. Omega, you're muted. I can hear Jake.
Oh shoot, I am. Yeah, so I'll say, yeah, cool, I guess. I don't know. This is kind of like upper C-suite level stuff that I normally don't care about. My attention mostly lies with the creative ground floor type. This C-suite type stuff, I'm kind of like, as long as you don't screw up, as long as you don't screw over the creatives, I honestly don't care.
Well, I will say I think it's interesting that Damaro is not really doing anything with the creative stuff. Like, he has a person that does that for him, and he just kind of gives them the thumbs up or the thumbs down, I guess, with whether or not they can do it, which is the Dana Walden. It tells me that it looks like moving forward, they're really going to push hard to getting people to the parks, getting people to the experiences, getting people on the cruise ships, because that's where the merch is and that's where the money is. I've already told you guys many times that these projects that they say are failures make so much money in merchandise that it doesn't matter if they only break even. That's not really the point. You know, all these movies, it's like, oh, they only made $500 million, but then they end up doing like $4 billion in merchandise sales.
Merchandising.
Well, people love to
Mel
jump
Brooks
on
up.
bandwagons.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Mel Brooks said it best.
you got to keep in mind too, Iger wasn't a creative,
True.
but Iger, the reason Disney thrived under Iger was he had faith in the creatives. In fact, that's one of the things we saw that broke down when Chapek took over.
Yes.
Was Iger had given guys like Kevin Feige autonomy. He was like, you know what you're doing. Do your thing. You get it. You know what you're doing. Then Chapek came in and put in all this red tape. He put in you're going to report to this guy. And you're going to all this micromanaging. So you don't need someone who's a creative. You just need someone who knows how to manage creatives.
Yeah.
Chapek's biggest mistake was trying to rush out so much content in such a short amount of time, because it kept being content. No one had any room to breathe, and especially on the Marvel side, Feige couldn't oversee hardly anything at that time of how stretched thin he was, and Iger did not do that.
True. All right, so I'm starting the poll now. Let me read off what the categories are, since we hit the goal already.
Oh, nice. That was quick.
Yeah, I mean, we hit it. I think we hit it before you even got here.
Oh, nice.
All right, so the goal, the choices are top 5 Star Wars hot takes. So any hot takes you might have about anything Star Wars.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Top 5 shows that should be canceled. So
that haven't been yet.
Right. Things that are on that you're like, it should have ended 7 years ago.
I got issues with that idea though.
Well, we don't have the power to cancel anything. It's not
Well,
like we can push
I
the
know,
button.
but my whole thing is like, okay, let me give you a show. Like, for example, I think one of the worst sitcoms of all time, I hated the show, was The Big Bang Theory.
Right.
Like, I despised The Big Bang Theory. However, I would never want it canceled because I just don't have to tune in. Like, if it's bringing someone else joy.
Yeah, but we're not talking seriously here. This isn't like saying legitimately can't. Like, for example, I love Supernatural. It went on for 15 seasons. It should have been canceled earlier.
I got
it's more of like a playful thing. Like, literally, we don't have the power to cancel anything. So, but if we do the thing and you don't want to participate, you don't have to participate.
I got an unpopular answer for that one.
If we're talking shows that went on too long, okay, yeah, I can.
Well, I mean, that could be your criteria. That would be my criteria. Would be shows that I think went on for too long.
Yeah. This is for that.
Oh no, I know. I got one that'll piss people off.
The next one is top 5 best fight scenes with 2 women. So,
as in one woman versus another woman, or just
badass girl fights. Yes, like the badass girl fights over the years.
I'm sure there are. I've seen some. It's just off the top of my head. I can only think of
this is one that we would have to research. You'd have to think about it. I want to give the ladies some love. Top 5 songs from scenes in media. So songs that make you think about certain scenes that you've watched in movies.
Yeah,
and
I got
TV
some
shows.
I got some answers for that too.
Right now, the one that is winning by an overwhelming amount is top 5 Star Wars hot takes.
Yeah,
just so
I
you
voted
guys
for
know.
that one.
So,
I kind of want to vote for top 5 songs now.
so, well, we still got time, but I actually think Star Wars hot takes might be the winner. But
Oh, Omega, just log into another account and vote.
how many Google accounts do you have? Yeah, so
One.
right, sure. But yeah, I mean, I feel like when we're talking about Disney, well, let's talk about the trend of like splitting up positions, because I think that's really interesting that a lot of companies now are deciding that we want somebody that we know can run the business side, but we also want somebody that can run the creative side. And we can separate those two roles so that these people work hand in hand in these positions. We're seeing it now with Disney. It's happened with Lucasfilm. It's happening over the DCU. And we're seeing it with Abdi and DeLuca again. You know, they're going to be still doing their shared positions, you know, moving forward. Do you think this is a smart thing from a business standpoint as consumers of the media, as fans of this media? Is this good for us that they're putting someone in charge of creative that's just there to allow the creative process to happen, instead of having to have a business person make those decisions? I'll go ahead and give my take on this. I think it's a positive. I think it's good to have somebody who is that in-between person at a top level who is going to go to bat for you when it comes to executives and corporate people, because you need someone that has that direct connection, and that's what Dana Walden is going to be for all of these different projects.
I mean, if you have that creative person that's their sole job is just to be the creative mind, they can, you know, go wild with whatever they want to put on a paper and in a pitch form, and they don't have to have that thing in the back of their mind saying, oh, but how does this work financially? Coming up with it in the moment, doesn't have to limit them, but you know, they can just, you know, put whatever they want to on a paper, and then business person will come in, they'll break it down, rip it apart, analyze it, put it back together, and start over again. That's how the process works, and that's just not me making up words. You know, like, went to film school, got a degree, talked to several industry people. That's how the process works.
Right.
So I think that is very much a positive.
Anybody else have any thoughts on it? Or do you agree, disagree that it's good, bad?
Yeah, for the most part.
I think
I'm kind of just neutral towards this. Like, yeah, we'll see. If he turns out to be a detriment to the company, then well.
I feel like by splitting the positions, it's a safeguard, right? You won't end up with a David Zaslav situation where someone who doesn't care about creative stuff is just going to start canceling projects without any sort of oversight. Because right now with Dana Walden there, you, like, say for example, Dana Walden wasn't in that position and it was just going to be Demaro, right? Demaro could go, hey, I want to do something for the shareholders. I don't understand creatively how this thing makes sense, so we're just going to write it off. We're just going to shelve it and write it off. But now you have Dana Walden that can go, hey, that's not a great idea because I think that this could be profitable for us long-term because of XYZ, because of this, that, and the other. Because think about it, The Bear, Abbott Elementary, you know, The Handmaid's Tale, all these things that she has been a part of, like, you would take that person's word because they know what they're doing. That's why they got the position they're in. You know, so she might be able to see those things long term. I'm optimistic about it. I'm not saying it's going to be a home run or that this is going to be, you know, the best thing for Disney, but it's got to be better than the way it is now.
And let me clarify, when I say that that's a positive, I don't necessarily mean that, like, I'm super 100% on board with those specific individuals being in those positions, but just having someone to focus primarily on creative and someone else primarily on business is a healthy way to do it. Because it could be whatever person, but at the end of the day, just have a plan in mind.
Right.
Like know what you're going to do. Have a baseline established.
Okay. And Joe, you said you agree that it's good to have it split up, or no?
Oh yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah, because as soon as you said not have a David Zaslav type situation, I was like, oh yeah, that makes so much sense because you don't need one person vetoing everything. It's like you're throwing out the baby with the bathwater. If they're not good ideas with lava baths, like come on.
Yep.
Even with Zaslav, it's the same thing though, because you know he's not the guy making the movies; he's the guy making the decisions. But again, I think his problem is that like he's got the two best in the business with Abdi and DeLuca. Look at their track record this year.
Yeah.
So they're the ones that are greenlighting the movies, and they happen to be just doing a killer job of it right now. But the problem with a guy like Zaslav is he doesn't value the art at all.
No, he just wants to make money. Who cares if it's good?
Right. Like I
Loves to
think
make money.
like you take a look at, I mean, they all want to make money, but you take a look at a guy like Iger, I think he values the art. He's not the artist, but I think he values it. Zaslav didn't.
I actually think Zaslav's issue is he's not working with the people that he's assigned in their positions. He's like, hey, I want you to do this thing, but then he doesn't listen to them at all.
Yeah, being up here doesn't mean you're actually involved in the workings of the people that are below you.
Right. Yeah. Tony says, Jake, can I have the Green Goblin mask?
Yeah, no, I just saw that back there.
No.
No, I was just saying,
Appreciate you asking, though.
I was just scrolling through Twitter here. I know. But I just saw here that basically he was saying that AI would not replace human creativity while he's at Disney. I'm like, you know what? Good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously there's going to be concerns. We have the AI stuff going on. We don't know what that's going to look like down the road. I will say that I have not seen anything compelling from AI that makes me think it can replace entire films right now. I know there's some people doing these shorts and stuff. I don't see the consistency with AI, the fidelity with AI. Will it get better over time? Maybe. I don't know. But it can replace things like music and writing right now. That is something they have to worry about. And you have that stupid AI actress, Tilly Norwood, or whatever the fuck her name is. They're still trying to push that. So,
well, what is that all about? Like, I've seen that, but they're calling her an AI actress. She hasn't acted in anything. She was in like a really bad YouTube video we watched where it's like they're interviewing her. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
But that's it. That's the only thing that we've seen her in.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they keep calling her an AI actress, but she's not. She hasn't.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either. All right, we got a super chat from Silhouette Animator, $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Hot take. Okay, get ready. Number one show that should be canceled, Smiling Friends. Every time I see a fabricated meme, aka clip from that show, I cry knowing most of the people think the show is funny and brilliant. I haven't watched enough of that. Is anybody familiar with the series Smiling Friends?
I know of it. I've seen like maybe a few clips and memes based off it. That's about it.
I never heard of it. I never even heard of it.
The only reason I know about it, Silhouette Animator, is because of the memes and the clips of the show. I don't think I've ever sought out the entire series. So
sounds like you've been spared.
Yeah, I feel like maybe I've been lucky because of that. When you talk about shows that should go away, we try to talk about shows that should be revived. I think there's a possibility that there's a path where we could do shows that deserve better spinoffs or, ooh, that's a good category. Oh my God, I just thought of one.
That one and maybe a better way to phrase the thing where you like shows that deserve to be canceled. Maybe a way to go around that is shows that should have ended sooner.
Yeah, we could do that.
And maybe we have an ideal point.
Because I do think there's shows that go on for too long that probably could have wrapped up their story a lot sooner and it would have been better for the show.
Flash.
So, well, I will leave that criteria up to everyone in their list. Like if that's the thing that wins, then people can determine how they want to interpret the category. That way it doesn't feel like people are being pigeonholed into like doing something. Thank you for your super chat, Silhouette Animator. Let's see here. What else did I have down here? I had something else. Does anybody know if Darren's coming in tonight or no?
I don't believe so.
He was doing last stream, but actually, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah,
he was in the comments. I don't know. I know he was working today, and he might be zoned out, but I can check.
Oh no, I mean, if I just wanted to make sure he was okay. I hadn't heard anything from him, so. Let's see. By the way, I think it's funny that Twitter's not been working right all day.
It wasn't working fine for me, unfortunately.
I haven't been.
No, I mean, like, there's been an issue with it. I've noticed in browser that it's not. Like right now, I'm trying to load it up just to see what I had bookmarked.
Yeah, actually, a couple of days ago, it has been screwing up for me quite a bit, but. I mean, I only use Twitter for porn, honestly, most of these days. That's all it's good for. Just art here and there, and then the occasional just straight up hardcore stuff.
This is what I was trying to share. Somebody sent this over. Dude,
this you'd be surprised how much you can find on Twitter.
This is Josh talking about AI. I thought this might be interesting.
The reason this company is so special is because of how creative we are and the human beings that are generating that creativity. In my mind, that never gets replaced. And in fact, this isn't even theory anymore. This is real. Like AI, to Bob's point, is here, and it's something that we're embracing, and you're seeing it supercharge these creatives in amazing ways. And they've embraced artificial intelligence. If you were to walk over to their studios today and see them using AI, harnessing 70 years of history. This is when the Walt Disney Company thrives, when technology intersects with brilliant people and creativity, and we're in that moment right now. The reason this company is...
Thoughts on that? Because that seems like that isn't a fundamental no, we're not going to do it, but it's also not a yes, we're firing people. Because he says that he still believes in the creativity of human beings. But then he talks about using AI.
That sounds like let's avoid giving a straight answer.
Yeah, and I just read off that tweet, and then I hear this. I'm like, they're pressed. If they use it for like automation or like just streamlining some stuff, okay, sure. If they let me like say like what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, no, like not like have the entire movie made by AI or whatever. If they like streamline, like,
but if it's a creative tool within it, that's different.
Yeah. So like if a person that is a artist is using AI to assist them in doing their job quicker,
or like kind of like denoise, like you have a picture with a lot of noise or a video with a lot of noise, like okay, denoise this video, denoise this picture, and it gets rid of all the spottiness and stuff. Fine, no problem. It's just another tool that in your palette you use.
Xana,
it's just. I want X, Y, Z, and then this computer just spits out what you think it wants.
We're going to talk about this in just a moment.
It thinks you want, I should say.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying, Omega, 100%. Let's see here. $5 super chat from Silhouette Animator. The creators were associated with Shadman and Zone Zama, who made some of the most repugnant art on Newgrounds. Oh my God. I haven't heard of Newgrounds in ages.
Wow.
No, Zone Sama is a talented artist. They are great. So what? They made a couple porn videos. They had some really good animations. Shadbase is that.
God, I haven't heard.
Maybe because he kind of it was involved with a couple. Had a couple pictures that it was. David. Let's just say I was going to use the initial CP, and I'm just going to leave it at
that. Because we're gonna be talking about something in a moment where I'm going to have to use a lot of colorful phrases to try and hide what the story is because of
Shadman. Yeah, Shadman Republic. Yes, Zone Sama.
I have not heard the name Newgrounds in a minute.
Me either.
I was just on Newgrounds like a couple of days ago. That's because they had this one game that I was looking at. Oh, someone made it at Newgrounds. Okay, cool.
Nice.
By the way, Ronan has arrived. What's up, Ronan?
Hey.
What's up, boys?
Yeah, we were just talking about the changes in leadership at Disney right before you got here. So,
boy,
yeah,
Mickey Mouse is getting a renovation.
Yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Oh boy.
You know what gives me some hope?
What's that?
Bob Iger's coming from, or not Bob Iger. Josh Tomorrow's coming from Parks. And what was the biggest controversy hitting Disney parks this year?
The prices?
The closure of Muppet Vision 3D. So Josh Tomorrow knows firsthand people love and want the Muppets. Make it happen, Josh.
Okay. So before we talk about this Twitter drama, Lone Wolf with the $5 super chat says, "So Jake, please tell us the audience why Send Help is Sam Raimi's worst movie."
You start stuff.
You can't. There's spoilers.
If I said anything to that regard, it wouldn't be true.
Oh, wow. Okay, so without spoilers, before you got here, Joe was not happy with Send Help and says it is Sam Raimi's worst movie. So
I think they're wrong sometimes.
I mean, I think it was, yeah. I mean, you're wrong often, but that's okay. But it's great until it gets to this one point and something happens that I don't want to say because spoilers, and it just falls off a cliff. And I'm like, what were you doing? Like, what was this? Why did you go there? It was so good.
There was a reason.
So, Omega, you've apparently upset Silhouette Animator. I don't know enough about the topic, but whatever it is that you said upset.
Well, because Zone, they make a lot of like. I'm not sure if it's a male or female. Anyway, I don't. Their work speaks for itself. It's good. Yes, it's porn, but the animation is actually really good. And a lot of porn animators, either in 3D or 2D, they actually go on to do like major. They actually go on to major animation or game studios because they're just so good at it. I mean, especially when it comes to that type of stuff, you have to be good. I mean, I kind of see what the whole great thing.
Well, again, I'm very ignorant to this topipic, so I have literally no opinion.
I'm not going to defend that stuff too, because then again, it's for one, it is just a cartoon, but two, that stuff I'm not defending at all.
Okay,
I'm just defending their work.
I'm confused. I don't know what we're talking about. Porn animation? Like
it's got to do with Newgrounds and smiling. What is smiling friends and stuff?
Hentai.
And
I was about to say, what hentai shit are you watching?
I mean, are people getting excited by that? They're like, "Oh, cartoons!" Yeah.
I mean, there's a massive audience for that, but we're not talking about that tonight. So, but this is from Mayo here. It goes Mayo Jufro says, Joe, what is Raimi's best film in your opinion?
Tough. That's a tough question. I think it's got to be a toss-up between Spider-Man 2, which is probably his most polished film, but his most Hollywood film, or Evil Dead 2, which is, a little more indie. I don't know. Let's go with Evil Dead 2. I think we got to go with Evil Dead 2 because that's pure Raimi. That comes from Raimi himself.
Is it
Which one is the one where Ash says, "Yo, she bitch"? Where's that one?
That's Army of Darkness.
I like that one.
I'd argue I prefer that one over Evil Dead 2.
I like that.
Yeah, they were all great movies.
But,
All right.
but my
I'm a Spider-Man guy. Raimi, yeah.
Army of Darkness, but also
Spider-Man 3.
I've defended that movie for 18 years and I'll still do it.
So Naruto here with the $5 super chat said, "Did you hear episode 4 of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms comes out Friday due to the Super Bowl?"
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but I am loving that show right now, so I am ready for the next episode.
I have to watch.
Have you guys talked about it yet or no?
I got to get back on Max.
No, because a lot of people haven't seen it, so I haven't been able to have like a actual conversation about it.
Well, not spoilers. This is the best episode yet, and y'all ain't ready for Friday.
Okay, I don't want to say what it was, but the reveal at the end of episode 3 was so good.
Yeah,
I still want to put this out there. I think this is my favorite song of Ice and Fire show. Like, I think it's my favorite one. So
yep. It was one instance that, like, when we recorded it, I was like, this was an instance I'm so glad I didn't do any investigative work towards the IP, towards the lore, and anything related to these characters. All I knew was just like they're well beloved. I'm like, okay, good enough. And then something happens, and the editing process of what was happening towards the end, and like the music choice was so good. I literally, someone in another like group Discord, they were like, "Ronan, like, well done on standing up and applauding." I'm like, "Hey man, like the director and the writers have been kicking ass with this show." And so yeah, you guys are gonna, if you guys love this episode, you guys are gonna freak out for Friday.
So I want to point out the big reveal that happens at the end of episode 3 wasn't something that we didn't see coming. It's just the way it was done in the episode was really good. Like, I knew something was going to happen and that we were going to get something out of that, but the way it happened was why I thought it was really good. So,
oh yeah, there's clues all over it. Like, and like rewatching it, you could tell the setup. And the first time I had any inkling of it was when they meet a lady on the street, and I was like, wait a minute, what? And then the episode plays on, and what happens, and I was cheering, I was hollering, and then I went, oh fuck. Yeah, it was awesome. And yeah, I mean, again, without spoilers, like, it's very faithful to what happens in the book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys gotta get on that. It's
I've
so
read
damn
the
good.
first story. I haven't read past that yet.
Yeah.
Winds of Winter Wind.
Damn it.
When we go to Mars.
All right. We got another super chat here from Silhouette Animator. $5 super chat. I still think Jack Bannon, Pennyworth's actor, would have been a great Paul McCartney of the Beatles. Looks just like him in the face. Yeah, I saw the actors associated with that Beatles project. Is that going to be is it individual movies for each member of the Beatles?
Yes.
I don't know. Is it? Wow.
I'm pretty sure. Yes.
Wow.
I gotta ask Silhouetted Animator. Is that a walk hard the Dewey Cox story joke you just made there? I think he made a walk hard joke there.
Oh, the which part of it?
Did you ever see Walk Hard?
I don't remember it. No. I have seen it. I don't remember it.
The Beatles keep referring to each other as of the Beatles. They'll be like, well, Paul McCartney of the Beatles. Yes,
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Of the Beatles.
Yeah, that's funny. I do remember that now. Yeah, I think it's going to be 4 different movies telling the story from each perspective of the members of the Beatles. So I don't know how that's going to work, how they're going to release them. So
It's fascinating because of the photos, only one of those, like the projects, I guess the Paul McCartney one, it looks like it's taking place at the apex, like at the beginning of when they start blowing up, and then the other 3 photos look like when they were in their heydays, about to like separate and stuff. It's fascinating.
I agree, Serenity. 4 movies, 1 a year. 4 movies is fine. 1 a year is crazy. Just do 2 a year, 5 months apart. I agree. I think 4 movies over 4 years, based on the same exact story, is going to see diminishing returns.
It's the Beatles cinematic universe.
I mean, how are they?
I love the Beatles.
The only way it will work is if they put like John Lennon as the last one. That will probably be the most popular one.
I think it needs to end with him.
Yeah,
Is there
that's the one that makes the most sense.
Is there going to be a Pete Best movie?
I don't know.
Would it be a Yoko movie?
Yeah, do a Yoko movie as well. Yeah,
They better put the scene out where like John's playing with Chuck Berry and she just starts yelling and Chuck Berry's face like, what the fuck?
Could you imagine if they just released all 4 at the same time? That would be fucking crazy.
Lord of the Rings, hold my beer.
And you could watch them in any order. That would be crazy.
That would be
Lone Wolf, we'll do...
It'd be a challenge to structure them in a way that you could watch them in any order.
Everybody look
I'm
at
not even a
Lone Wolf
Beatles
Super...
fan.
Look at Lone Wolf Super Chat. Think about that. We'll answer that in a moment because I know everybody's going to have to come up with their own list. But look at that Super Chat. Think about it for a moment while we talk about the next topic here.
Who's?
Lone Wolf, right here. This one, $2 Super Chat.
Oh.
Who is your Mount Rushmore for villains?
Okay.
Yeah, just think about that
Also,
for a moment. We won't spend a
just
lot
to-
of time on it, but we'll just go through and let everybody say what theirs is.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, did anybody see the Get Back documentary?
Not yet, no.
It's so fucking good.
I intend to.
It's so good.
Silhouette Anime with the $5 Super Chat. Any event that details history as part of the History Cinematic Universe. Oh my God. Could you imagine, like, every documentary?
So that's a Darren Aronofsky.
So does that mean the Superman documentary for Chris Reeve is part of that universe?
Oh, wait,
That's canon.
Hold on. All 5 are coming out at the same time, so there's 4 individual Beatles movies and 1 Beatles movie?
Is that true?
Oh, no, he says all 4. All 4, right here.
I was about to say, I don't remember
Yeah.
a 5th
I
movie.
was like, wait, hold on. No way. Okay.
You're just gonna have like
Avengers type
you know,
movie.
you're just gonna have Paul McCartney and John Lennon at the end are gonna be like, "I've come to talk to you about the Beatles."
Xana, I have not seen the finale of Fallout yet, but I will be watching it soon.
I'm gonna watch that prior.
So fucking good.
Yeah, I didn't have time. Like I said, we were out of the house. I know a lot of the people on the panel weren't here earlier when I talked about it, but we lost power for like 30 hours. So we had to leave and then come back. So, yeah. So I'm going to be very careful about the way I talk about this. And I'm not even going to open the article because I don't even want the words up on the screen or whatever. But Elon Musk office has been raided and he's been called in for questioning for multiple crimes, including distribution of CSAM. We're going to say CSAM because that's
maybe scroll down so the words aren't.
Yeah. I'm not going to leave it up there for very long.
Wow.
This has to do with the fact that you know what? Let's just close the window. because it's going to be
yeah.
nothing there. So, okay, so essentially what's going on is they tried to remove the feature that allowed people to take clothing off of people. Like, for example, someone could upload your photo from your page and say, take their clothes off. Bikini. Right. And it would do it. That's what would happen. So they tried to hide it behind a paywall so that you could only do that behind a paywall, which is still fucking creepy. Why are people able to pay like $8 a month to make people naked? It's weird. Just go to DeviantArt for that stuff. But essentially they tried to hide the fact that it was happening, and I think it was like yesterday or the day before, someone did it again with like an 11-year-old girl and then shared it all over Twitter. And it's like,
you might be asking yourselves, how did they not foresee that problem? Well, they probably did.
Yeah. So DeviantArt is for inflation and feet. True.
Not wrong.
Wait. Inflation and feet, or inflation of feet? I'm kidding.
Both. Not kidding.
I mean,
as someone who posted on DeviantArt for 20 years, both.
Right. So Serenity, you're right. Like, these are not really the person with their clothing off. That's true, right? But I think the fact that someone could do that to someone and make it look real is enough to be unsettling.
Oh yeah, imagine all the, like, especially.
Yeah, and Serenity says one thing don't need to be invented. This is one of them. I agree. I think it's, but this is where we have.
This was inevitable.
No, it is 100%, because people immediately are like, "What can I do with AI that feeds into my fetishes, whatever my fetishes might be?" That's just the way it works.
That real life isn't able to accomplish.
The reason why it's such a big deal on Twitter is because Twitter's new terms of service allowed people to AI edit any photo that someone uploaded. You went in the corner and you could AI anyone's photo, which is why I stopped uploading anything to Twitter ages ago of myself.
All this because some incels couldn't get laid.
Yeah. So the issue, Serenity, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I was pointing that out for anybody that, in the chat that might not understand. I get it. The issue is that some of this stuff is illegal in other countries, like France.
Australia.
Australia. The UK even has laws against this. You can even cite it as revenge pornography in some places, depending on where you are.
I remember there's this one place I used to post some of my pictures a long time ago, just back in like 2006 or so. They even started to crack down on a lot of like child-like, or like not necessarily child images, but renders of characters that look way too young for what they're supposed to be. Then it's like, they started cracking down on that. And it upset some people, and you know what? F them.
Yeah, anybody who gets upset like by that sort of thing, especially what is being said in the chat, people doing that shit in public, fucking disgraceful.
Yeah, and some people would make the argument like, what if she's just a small petite woman? There's a difference between a mature petite woman and a child.
And I also think,
and if you can't see the difference, you're the fucking problem.
I also think outside of that, what if, for example, you are someone that works for a school, or you work in an industry where you're around kids, someone takes you as a woman, you're an adult woman, tells the AI to take your clothes off, and then tags you in it on like Instagram or Twitter, or gets through on Facebook with a couple of black bars on it. If it's AI and it looks real enough, you might lose your job because of that. It's very possible you could lose your job. Yep. It might even get you in legal trouble. Yeah.
Fucking wild.
I was gonna say losing your job would be the least of your worries.
So, I mean, it's just one of those things that's really bad. So the only reason I even brought it up is because of the fact that, like I said, I was looking at Twitter and it was having a hard time loading, and a couple people made comments about it. And I was like, you know what? I want to dive into it and just see what's going on. And this seems to be it. So anyway, we won't be talking about that much more unless something happens with Elon, which, by the way, there's a lot of things that Elon should get in trouble for. So this is just one of the many things.
Oh no, not the Iron Man 2 actor. Kidding.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to do, after this next short topic, we will do the super chat that was given by Lone Wolf. So think of your Mount Rushmore of villains. I guess villains means any villains from media. So
You have to have all different ones.
So you could if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So this is Aaron Sparrow here, who shared this picture of Elliot Page, DC fandom. And let me show you what the picture says, right? So here is the picture, which is taken from one of these stupid fan-driven sites that just post anything to get engagement bait, which I want to point out, it's also kind of weird that you're putting actors in public arguments when they don't need to be. But it says DC fandom has spoken. Elliot Page is the perfect Robin for James Gunn's DCU. Now, this is just a random piece of art that was made, that was posted on Instagram by one of these stupid fan accounts. And Aaron Sparrow here goes in and says, DC fandom, LOL. 12 weirdos who couldn't make Hunter Schafer Zelda do not a fandom represent. So here we have Hunter Schafer catching strays again, right? And Elliot Page also being argued in this situation. I rarely see these kinds of arguments unless it's a trans person, a gay person, or a black person. That's the only time I see these guys complaining about this. And here we have now that Hunter Schafer has been dragged through the mud, still, even in this tweet, dragged through the mud for a fan casting. We have Elliot Page once again being injected into an argument with fans that has nothing to do with him. So now Elliot Page has to deal with more harassment because of people like this. This is why I get so nervous about doing fan castings, is because this kind of stuff happens.
I was just looking at this thing going like, oh, this actually doesn't look half bad.
No, it doesn't. But the thing is, since Hunter is trans and Elliot is trans, that's the connection that this person, Aaron Sparrow, makes.
They just want to. They talk about other people stirring up the pot. Here they go. It's like, even if they were casted as these characters, who cares? It's acting.
So Aaron Sparrow is somebody that's one of these dudes that says dumb shit because I don't take things seriously. Everything I do is a joke. But it's all like you're contributing to the toxicity. The jokes aren't funny when they're attacking people. That's not a joke. At that point, you're harassing someone.
Oh, wait a minute. Thinking Critical. He's the YouTube guy who does comic book stuff, right?
With Wes, yes.
Oh, he's awful.
Yeah. And then down here we have Bumpkins, who I'm familiar with. You met Bumpkins through TikTok. Now Bumpkins has a YouTube channel. This is from an account on Instagram and Facebook called Let's Talk Movies, who does nothing but lies about movies alongside AI slop images. No sane person would ever believe any of these posts, but that won't stop outrage grifters from making several weeks worth of content about this. And that's true. That's a sad thing. And it's just these actors, this is why they don't even want to be involved in the fandom anymore. They don't want to get cast in anything because they get harassed by these guys. Nonstop for just being cast in a role. It's like, congratulations, you've been cast in a role. And in this case, didn't even audition for the role. Never even talked about it. Never campaigned for it. But if it were some just random run-of-the-mill white guy, you wouldn't see all these outrage posts about it. It's pretty crazy.
You know who else I've been seeing take a lot of abuse online though I don't think this is a fan casting. I think she said she actually wants the role. People have been downright savage to Cynthia Erivo because she said she wanted to play Storm.
Right, a black woman from the comics.
Yeah, and it's like I think maybe she's a little old for the role.
Yeah, but still, it's like you can't argue that there's no fidelity. She's a black woman, and the character from the comics is a black woman. So like,
and if she's a fan, why not? Like, I remember, I would never forget the first time I heard that Rosario Dawson was a Ahsoka fan.
Yeah,
and she wanted to play Ahsoka in live action. I was just like, get him, go get him, yeah.
Yeah. Look, what if I was like, oh, I want to play Batman? Does that mean we need 10 million posts about me not being right for Batman? No. But if I were somebody that was a different color or a different gender or something along those lines, then there would be a million posts about it.
Batman isn't black.
He's not. Can you imagine a black guy with money? You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of shit you would hear from these guys.
That's why I never tell you guys. I always sometimes not always. Sometimes I got worried when I would like mention like who would you want to be, and I'd be like Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern,
Right.
and people would be like, wait a minute, we haven't even gone fucking Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. What the fuck? And it's just like I know. Eventually, when you remember there's more than one Green Lantern, and you want to get to, in my argument, the best one because he's a cool, unique character in terms of graphic designer and not just a military guy.
And
Holler at me.
You weren't saying to have those two shafted either. So.
Yeah.
Chris, I could say all the stuff they say because it's so simple. Being racist and sexist and misogynistic and homophobic is really easy. That's why their content is so lazy. All right. With that being said,
they often bury themselves.
Yeah, they go for the low-hanging fruit. All right, so Lone Wolf give us a $2 super chat. He wants to know our Mount Rushmore for villains. Does anybody want to go first?
I'll go.
Me.
Okay, well, you guys decide.
Ronan, you can go ahead.
All right. Darth Vader.
Damn it!
Okay. Well, Mount Rushmore, that means there's 4. You have to do 4.
Oh, I thought we were going to round table. Okay.
Just go for it.
I go Darth Vader, Batman the Animated Series Joker.
Uh-huh.
I would go Matt Mikkelsen's Lashif from Casino Royale.
Ooh.
And I would go oh man, this is tough. What's the last one? Oh man. I would go oh fuck. I'm blanking on his name. God damn it.
Whose name?
Omega. Spike Spiegel's arch enemy. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on it. I can't believe it. I'm ashamed. Vicious. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go second because it doesn't matter if you have the same one as anybody else. There's no rules on this.
I thought we were like had to pick all different ones.
No, you can pick whoever you want. Doesn't matter if they're all different. Mine would be I'm gonna go very basic. It's basic white boy here. We're gonna go with Joker, Thanos, Lex Luthor, and Magneto. Those are my 4. So
Okay. Ronan, I like how you were doing specific versions of them.
yeah, mine are real basic. So what are you doing? Wait, Omega, did you want to go next or?
Sure. Let's see. Apocalypse, X-Men.
Uh-huh.
Either the cartoon or the comics.
Not the movie.
Oh God, no, not the movie. Dusla Doom from Conan.
All right.
Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Ooh.
And Fade Rotha Harkonnen from Dune.
Okay.
The recent Dune movies.
All
Dune,
right.
he was only on screen for like 9 minutes, but dear God.
That hard code is so fucking good though.
Yeah.
Hey, Batista, right?
Yeah.
No, Butler, Austin Butler.
Oh, Austin, right?
Yeah, Fade Rotha, not Brabant.
Right.
Well, I like both of them.
Yeah, they're both great, but not Fade Rotha.
Austin Butler, the guy that was in Arrow for like 5 episodes.
All right, Jake, what are yours?
Okay, so some of this is gonna make sense. I'm gonna go Magneto. Also, really just all the versions kind of lumped into one. This next one I'm gonna go specific. I'm gonna go Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin.
Okay.
Then I am also gonna throw Vader in mine, and as kind of an out there pull, I'm gonna say Callisto from Xena.
Wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a pull.
Yeah.
And Joe, I left you for last because I feel like you're going to have a completely different list from the rest of us, so that's why I wanted you to go last.
I mean, I don't know completely different. There's 2 that I think are just no brainers,
Okay.
and that's Vader and Darth Vader and the Joker. Like I
Okay.
think they belong on any Mount Rushmore of villains. I've been struggling with one. Like for me, there's 3 that are just set in stone.
Okay.
Ironically, Mount Rushmore, you will be set in stone. Vader, Joker, and Freddy Krueger are my top 3. For my 4th, I'm trying to decide between Khan, Noonien Singh and Q.
Okay.
Ooh, Q.
All right.
I might lean towards Q.
I'm
Okay.
leaning towards Q. John
So,
DeLacy again.
so there's two for Q, one for Khan. Any thoughts?
Yeah, John
Jake?
DeLacy was only in like a
Q or
handful of
Khan?
episodes, but dude, damn, he made a presence. No.
I just thought about this now. I probably should have said Megatron as one of mine.
Jake, would you pick Q or Khan if you were picking between those two from Star Trek?
Out of those two, Khan.
Oh my God! So it's three. Wait, no, 2Q, 2 Khan. So that leaves me as a determining
Exactly.
vote.
Remember, Eric?
Wait.
Famous... Go ahead.
Which Q are we talking about? Which Khan are we talking about? Are we talking about the
Ricardo
recent
Montalban.
Khan,
There's only one
or-
Khan.
Right. That's what I would. If that's the Khan, that might sway me. Or if we're talking about John DeLance, like that Q, that one might.
John DeLacy.
Oh
DeLacy,
shit, Fetman!
yeah.
I did not think about those villains. Fetman, those are good pulls.
Which one were you thinking, Joe? Like which versions?
Oh, John Delancey.
Okay.
John
So
Delancey,
this is tough. You know what? I think having him come back to fuck with Picard was good with me. So we're gonna do Q. I would go with Q. So that's your Mount Rushmore.
Eric.
For the season 2.
Remember, Klingon proverb says that revenge is a dish best served cold.
I know.
Very cold
know
in
that.
space.
I was gonna say Gowron, but Gowron wasn't really a villain.
Gowron wasn't a villain at first, but he became a villain.
Yeah,
Sephiroth
near-
from Final Fantasy, pretty good villain.
Yeah.
Ganondorf was another one.
Martok had to kill him.
We got a $5 super chat from Silhouette Animator, and this is about the topic we talked about before we did the Mount Rushmore. It says, also, it's basically these right-wing folks who hyperfixate on the transition process opposed to who identify as. It's so dehumanizing. Yeah, that's my only issue is why are we worried about the process?
Yeah.
Just think of them as the people they are right now because that's what
Someone
that's who
doing
they are.
something else to their own bodies ain't got shit to do with me.
No.
If that's how they want to live their life, fine.
It's like anybody doing anything with their own personal self is none of my business. Like that's
Exactly.
on them. Like the fuck.
Like, hey, for all those people that are so ass mad and triggered by what people do with their personal selves and their personal bodies, you don't have to agree with it. But that at the end of the day, you're not sleeping with the person, so
Right.
it doesn't matter.
Like I've always wondered that. Like, why do you give a fuck? You're not in a relationship with them. You're objectifying them. It's so stupid. So fucking dumb.
God. I forgot about Don't Go.
That's another one. Damn.
All right, so Jay Bradley Rollins here with the 490 super chat says Javier Bardem, No Country for Old Men.
Ooh, I love
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Cigar.
that
Yeah,
movie.
he was good. at
Chigurh, Antoine
Hold on.
Chigurh. What
Jay
about
Bradley
Homelander?
says- Homelander was one of my alternates. I had Homelander as one of my alternates, but
Nobody said Jack Torrance.
Oh, nice.
Torrance.
one of my other ones here that I had was Voldemort, Sauron, Scar, Ursula,
Hans Gruber
Aaron would have said Scar.
Pennywise. I had a few
Hans
of them on there,
Lambda.
so.
from Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat and supporting the channel since the Flash
I
days,
just like
Jay Bradley.
confident villains.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Staggervorth
yeah,
with
Gus
one eye super
Fring.
chat says Joker with one eye super chat. Staggervorth says Joker, Lex Luthor, Frieza, and Aku.
Ooh,
Nice.
Aku's another one.
Okay.
I gotta
Yeah, I
give
got
respect
one.
for Frieza. Frieza's that's taking me back.
I got one that.
Yeah, even though Frieza gets his ass kicked, he is a competent villain. He doesn't fuck around.
So I got one that Omega might remember. Lord Galcian.
Oh, Glacian? Yep, another
Yeah.
competent villain. Yeah, Lord
Yep.
Glacian was great. He did not fuck around.
No, he didn't. But fucking what's the guy's name? It starts with an A. Damn it. Damn it. What's the name? I can't think of him. The guy with
Asshole?
like the guy with like the blonde poofy hair who's like really stupid in the beginning. What's his name?
Oh, Figaro?
Figaro. Thank you. I could not think of his name.
He had the shit with the huge fucking gun for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, Figaro. Yeah, I hated him so much.
Oh,
Those Skies
man.
of Arcadia. That's he was but Glacian, oh, he did not
Woo.
fuck around
Nope.
at all. That's why I love competent villains who do, because it makes the heroes triumph over them that much
Yep.
better. When they don't screw around.
Vecna, Walter White, the dude from Shogun.
I'm not gonna say Vecna.
Well, which Vecna? D&D Vecna or Stranger Things Vecna? 'Cause D&D, well, even D&D Vecna is kind of a pushover too.
Speaking of D&D, so this Thursday is the wrap up for my D&D campaign, and we got so close to the end. There's no fighting left or anything. Literally,
Oh, so it's all just epilogue.
it's all epilogue at this point. So I'm so annoyed because everybody's coming over, and I'm like, should I add in a quick battle at the beginning just to give them something to do, like a
This
random
is funny
monster?
because I had Lantis, I did Lance stream, then I had D&D. Now I'm here. So in our D&D, because it's based off of ancient Greece. Oh, I got time. Yeah, so our campaign like we had today was based off ancient Greece, and my character is the daughter of Kronos.
Ooh, okay.
And Kronos is currently still in Tartarus. So, but stuff happens. I end up getting a wish spell, so I wish him out of Tartarus. So he's just walking around the underworld, just not fucking things up because he, because like Kronos isn't like the bad guy that.
No,
of course the guy. Yeah, because that's kind of the whole reason, like why I even chose Kronos, because all of our characters are demigods of some sort.
Have you guys done one with like an Arabian Nights setting yet?
There is a setting for 3.5 called Al Qaim. That's basically the whole 1001 Arabian Nights kind of theme. I did do a character for a Curse of Strahd game who was the daughter of a noble genie.
Okay, got
it. She was kind of like a Middle East, like North Africa, Middle Eastern type of.
I think Omega is a 40K.
40K.
I've not played D&D in so long.
Here, well, his Warhammer Fantasy. I got 40K somewhere around here.
I've not played D&D in so long.
Lone Wolf.
So they're all just on the floor.
Lone Wolf jumped in with the $2 super chat and says Trinity Killer, Gus Fring, Joker, and Magneto.
These days, I don't know if Magneto is really considered a villain.
Yeah, I know, right?
Magneto was right.
Magneto was right, exactly.
Well, this is an old Warhammer.
Oh, wow.
Oh, damn. Okay.
That one is old.
This is collector's edition codex. I mean, rule book for it.
The Bible?
Pretty much.
Yeah. You know what I love about Warhammer is the miniatures, the minifigures.
Yeah, this is an old collector's edition.
I don't know if anybody said this on the villains yet, but I think we gotta give mention to Shao Kahn.
Oh yeah, Shao Kahn's in too. All right, we're at the hour and a half mark, which means we're going to stay on for about another 20 minutes. There's no bonus topic tonight since we did a Mount Rushmore of villains. I feel like that was close enough to a bonus topic.
Oh, good.
Bible.
Yeah, there was that thing you brought up in private. Are we still doing that?
Yes, we can still do that, but we're not going to do like a bonus thing. We'll just do like a little quick thing for the 40th of Pixar. We are going to watch the trailer for Monarch. There's a new trailer out for it.
Godzilla!
Yeah,
oh wow!
Yeah, this is another old collector's.
How many books do you have on that? What the fuck?
That right there. There's some more in my room because again the bookshelf broke, so I have nowhere to put them.
Damn. All right.
Nice.
He's a gentleman and a scholar.
So this is going to be the trailer for Monarch. It's the second one. I have to tell you guys, this trailer, I watched just the first like 30 seconds of it. I am so excited for this season of TV. This might be one of my most anticipated shows now after seeing the first trailer and 30 seconds of this one. And I haven't even seen the whole thing yet. But I'm feeling like
good.
Yeah, I love it. So good. All right, this might get removed on playback. We'll see. Here we go. It looks like a fucking movie, I swear to God.
Do you hear that?
This is not Kong.
And it's not Godzilla. This is something bigger.
Oh, shit. Damn.
We opened the rift to another world.
I did it. I pressed the button. I let the genie out of the bottle.
What the fuck?
What's next?
Consequences.
This Titan is like a god. And the sea creatures worship it.
Hundreds of thousands are in the path of this monster. And we don't know what it wants.
What was that, Omega?
I said, was that the guy who played U.S. Agent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Wyatt Russell.
Yeah,
it's him.
Yeah.
It's him and his dad, and they're playing the same character at different ages.
yeah, he and his dad are
nice.
both in this.
Yeah, that fits.
I'm gonna find a way to set things right. I promise. To destroy a monster
Oh my god.
takes another monster. We need Kong
Oh
and Godzilla.
shit!
What if they make the situation worse?
Oh my fucking
You're trying to
god!
play God. No man should play God.
I lost people I loved. Don't make the same mistake I did.
This looks better than
In
the
the
fucking
end, only
movie.
one thing matters. Who wins?
Oh my god!
This is a show?
Yes, I look.
I gotta get Apple TV. God damn, there's too many streaming services.
I just want to say, why is it the stuff from this monster universe, and not even the universe, just this whole franchise of kaiju and stuff? You look at the Minus movie, you look at what's coming up with that, and then you've got this TV show. Why are these better than the ones that they spend hundreds of millions of dollars on?
Because they care.
Because they know where to put the money.
Yeah, because the stuff that they spend all these hundreds of millions of dollars on, this is gonna make his money back. No, it's not, because you just because you spend a bunch of money on stuff doesn't mean that it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
And it's character driven. The way -1 was.
You have to know where you're going to put the money.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, at first I saw that, I was like, Cthulhu.
Yeah,
and it
this
looks
is
like
crazy.
it looks like they're
some
taking a lot of
Lovecraft
pages from the Kong Skull Island movie, which I love. That's my favorite monster movie outside of -1.
You know, Jason, you're right. Apple TV doesn't fuck around 95% of the time. Like,
Yeah.
the majority of their stuff is really well made
Yeah, 'cause
because
I
they allow
really-
people to put out creative projects.
Really? Yeah, because I really want to watch Foundation.
Foundation is fucking great.
I've heard
That's
it's
right
good.
up my alley. Being I'm such a nerd for Dune, I was like, oh, this sounds so much like Dune. It's so much up
Look
my
at
alley.
that.
I
Oh my
want to watch
god.
this.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
I got to go back and finish For All Mankind. I kind of bailed on
Yeah.
that around season 2, not because I wasn't liking it. I was
Yeah.
just watching too much.
I just feel like Apple TV is one of those streaming services that exists to fund like the iPhones and the iPads and stuff, and they make so much ancillary money from bringing people in through their Apple TV service that they can spend money on the shows and it doesn't matter to them. Like they're willing to put a lot of money into something to make these like artistic, creative driven projects because they're not chasing revenue the
Yeah,
same
it's like just
way
make stuff for our
Netflix
infrastructure,
is.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this looks incredible. Look, I like the Godzilla movies. They're not all like 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? Some of them haven't been great. But to me, it's like this. I saw the first season of this and it was so good. And this to me now looks even better than the first season. And I love the first season of this. So, did anybody else watch the first season, or am I the only one that watched it?
I bailed.
I liked it.
I bailed on the first season. It was. I found it kind of boring. But this looks great, so it kind of makes me want to go back and finish the first season.
Yeah, the
For
first
me, the
season
stuff in the
takes a
past
lot-
was the most interesting stuff.
Yeah,
like I went to it because I like monster stuff, but also because Anna Sawai, the main actress, she's Lady Mariko in Shogun, and I loved her in Shogun. I was like, oh, okay, she's in the monster show. And then there's also Wyatt Russell and Kurt Russell. I'm like, all right, I'm in.
Okay.
Been saying this. Wyatt Russell needs to play Oliver.
I enjoyed season 1. I can understand what's a little slow. I get it, Joe. There's times when I felt like it was a little teetering there, but I think the way they wrapped up the season, like the last 2 episodes, are really strong, in season 1. So I absolutely enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to this one. I love the idea that the one thing about the TV shows, and this is, you can say the same thing for like the superhero TV shows and the sci-fi TV shows, they're willing to take bigger swings at weird ideas because they have a longer time to tell the story, which means if something isn't working, they can change it up in the next season. Movies don't have that ability because they're such high risk. Like, movies have such a high budget and a high risk that a lot of the studios don't want to take that chance. So I think this is really good. All right, so this is going to be the 15-minute alarm for everybody before we go. You guys still have time to vote on the poll in the Reloaded channel because we hit the goal over there. And what I want to do now is, and I put this in the private chat, and if you guys missed out on it, then you can think about it. I think everybody has their favorite movies already. It's really easy. It is the 40th anniversary of Pixar, which I was not aware of. So shout out to Pixar, 40th anniversary. I'd just like for you guys to shout out a couple of your favorite Pixar movies if you want to before we wrap everything up. Jake, you already had yours going, so why don't you go ahead?
Just to throw out like 3?
2 or 3, yeah, sure.
If I were to pick my favorites, my single favorite is probably Monsters Incorporated. Then after that, I'd probably say Incredibles, and then probably Toy Story 2.
Okay. I would say probably for me, I'll go ahead and do mine now. Incredibles for sure, 100%. What else did I really like that I could think of? I'm trying to pick stuff that not everybody is going to pick. I liked Luca. Does everybody remember Luca from 2021?
Yeah.
I think I remember that one a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, Luca was a good emotional story. And just to toss it out there because I thought it was fun, I like Turning Red as well from 2022. So
that's a great movie.
Yeah. So those would be mine. Anybody else want to toss out some of their favorite ones?
To me, I like Incredibles. I love Toy Story 1. Coco means a lot to me. And Monsters Inc. I think. So that'll be my 4
Ooh,
close rails.
good one. Yeah. Anybody else? Joe, Omega?
I mean, I'd go with Up.
Oh, Up. Yeah.
Nice.
Up is fantastic. I loved Toy Story 2 and 4 are my 2 favorite Toy Story movies. But my absolute favorite Pixar movie
is Ratatouille.
No, that's my least favorite Pixar movie. No, my absolute favorite Pixar movie, without question, is Onward. I absolutely love Onward.
Onward's really good. Yeah. Joe, you guys missed it earlier. Joe says that Ratatouille is his least favorite Pixar movie.
Cars 2 there.
People love Ratatouille. I like it, but people have people love that one.
I don't get it. I mean, to each their own, but I don't get it.
Yeah, I have to say, Road to El Dorado. I like that one.
Is that
Pixar or is that DreamWorks?
It's DreamWorks.
Shark's Tale was good. B movie. They're all DreamWorks movies. I'm bullshitting.
I was to say, Omega, are you all right now?
Lone Wolf. Joe set Up, right? Did you say Up, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, honestly, there's not many Pixar movies I like. Now, I respect the hell out of
You don't like
animation.
Toy Story?
I like Toy Story 1 and 2, and Incredibles is my favorite Pixar movie.
Okay, well that's fair. I mean,
honestly,
there you
that's
go.
about it. It's just maybe I'll throw in Wall-E as an honorable mention. It's just subject matter for most of their movies just aren't my alley. I just respect the animation.
Right.
Immensely.
Am I the only one that had Monsters Incorporated as their favorite?
I would probably
so did
put
I.
in there too. So yeah.
Okay.
Bugs Life also doesn't get as much love, and I love Bugs Life.
Oh, Bugs Life's great.
Yeah.
And I'll say this: the first Cars I like a lot.
So Lone Wolf of the Trailer Super Chat says, did we discuss Super Bowl trailers yet? I don't think any of them are out, right? None of the ones we watch typically are out yet?
No, I think he's asking if we're going to talk about what we want out of the Super Bowl, which I heard, I could be wrong. Lone Wolf, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard that a lot of companies, like a lot of them, the main ones, are pulling out from the Super Bowl. They're not going to show stuff. Like the only one that most of all the trades have been like reporting that, like, oh yeah, we're definitely getting something from this, is the Mandalorian and Grogu. That's
right.
it.
Because I know that there supposedly there's no Marvel trailers dropping on.
That's what I heard.
So
never mind. I don't care then.
We did discuss the Will Shat commercial the other day.
Yeah, we did. That's true. Yeah. I don't really know. Are we getting a new Supergirl trailer for Super Bowl?
Possible.
I thought at the very least we would get the Lanterns first teaser trailer there. I would have done that, but I guess not. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna live stream the game, but I am gonna probably do a live stream after the game to be like, what if there was anything worth talking about to talk about? Like,
Yeah. I will
I was
probably
hoping for
save
the-
my thoughts till Monday stream, most likely.
No, live stream the game.
Yeah.
Just in Madden. Someone actually did that to a UFC fight. He got banned, but he did it. It was funny.
Oh,
That's fucking hilarious.
So that's funny, but also good that he got banned.
So let's see here. We've got a link from Lone Wolf. We'll share it here. This will be the last topic before we go. Let's see. I do want to shout out Wonder Man one more time. I know everybody hasn't finished it, and I was going to talk about spoilers tonight, but I think Darren wanted to talk about it, and he's not here, so I don't want to do that. I will say that Wonder Man is an incredibly unique addition to the MCU. And if you've wanted something different, and I do mean different, from anything else we've ever seen, Wonder Man is the show that I would implore you to watch all the way through. It's a very short watch. They're 30-minute episodes. There's 8 of them. You can get through it in a couple days if you don't have any reason not to. I know, Joe, you're watching it with your wife, so you're taking a little bit longer to get through it. But if you're somebody that just binges stuff, you can get through it very quickly. And I don't know if the show is going to matter beyond where we end on the show or whatever.
That's okay.
It's okay. Yaya is incredible.
Yeah. That works as a story that has a beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
Where if you want to revisit in the future, cool, but you don't have to.
Yeah, because there's no setup for Wonder Man. There's no. I'll put it this way: the way it ends, you are either going to be okay with whatever that means for the character, or you're not going to expect when you're going to see that character again based on the way it ends. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil the ending.
I did have one thing. I mean, we can talk about it off stream because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But you told me there was a major spoiler in episode 4, and I made it to episode 4, and I can't for the life of me figure out what it could be.
It was just the character in episode 4.
Oh, okay.
But people were spoiling it online already. It was just the episode was all about one character. So I didn't really want to spoil that. But then of course, you can't escape the internet. So, Josh Gad will return to Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, exactly. All right. So it says here, Super Bowl trailers, Mandalorian and Grogu, Spielberg's Disclosure Day, Minions 3 lined up for. Why are these eyes capitalized? Is that all of them are?
Really?
Yeah, all these eyes here in this title are
almost. The one in Mandalorian isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're all capitalized.
All the eyes are.
Oh, I thought that was a dot.
No, that's weird. Okay, anyway, do they really make it difficult here? All right, so this is what we're gonna do. All right. Star Wars, Steven Spielberg, and the Minions are getting ready for the big game Hollywood tapped Super Bowl to generate hype for several more of its anticipated blockbusters. Disney expected to air a trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu, the first theatrical Star Wars film since 2019. God, it feels like it's been so long. The Rise of Skywalker. It's also possible the company might release a spot for Toy Story 5. I actually think this would be really smart for them to put Toy Story 5 out during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because it comes out in June.
Yeah. One of the studio's summer releases, but there won't be a trailer for Avengers Doomsday or Marvel's upcoming superhero adventure Spider-Man Brand New Day. Look, I feel like I know people think that they should be promoting this already. Darren talked about it the other day. They could promote Spider-Man 3 weeks before the movie and it would still make $1 billion. So.
I said this earlier, I'll say it again. Look back to No Way Home, and before somebody says that was a different kind of movie, I know. But also, it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man sells. Look at the evidence.
Yeah.
No Way Home came out in December of 21. They didn't start doing promo for that movie until August. Movie still made almost $2 billion.
Yeah.
So Spider-Man will sell. It'll do fine.
I think Spider-Man is one where they don't even have to worry about the advertising in a big way. It's going to advertise itself.
Yeah.
And again, right, Sony. So that's not even a Disney decision; it's a Sony decision.
Right. Sony's not making the movie; they're distributing it.
Right. Sitting out the Super Bowl entirely are Netflix, Apple, and Amazon. According to people familiar with the studio's various plans, Warner Brothers, which typically doesn't spend heavily on the Super Bowl, also is expected to have much of a presence. However, DC Studios will tease Supergirl during the Puppy Bowl.
They did that last year, and that triggered some people.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I thought it was fine with Superman. I don't understand why they're doing it with Supergirl, but whatever. We'll get the teaser.
I honestly
I don't get that.
Crypto.
Yeah, but I think the crypto gimmick is done. Like, I think it worked for Superman. I don't think it's necessary for Supergirl.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's in the movie.
Yeah, but I'm saying with Superman, it felt like there was a important reason to like let us know that Crypto was going to be in the film. We know Crypto's in the Supergirl film, like we know the character now. It feels gimmicky to do it during the Puppy Bowl to me.
Yeah,
but that's just me.
I'd rather watch the Puppy Bowl than the Super Bowl.
But there's also a very good
me.
There's also a very good reason to do it. Corporate synergy. You can spend all the money for the Super Bowl, but they own the Discovery Channel. So it's like,
yeah,
it's one hand washing the other.
Right. All right. So, let's see. The Sun's Up Universal, which unlike NBC is owned by Comcast, the studio is expected to run trailers for Spielberg's Alien Invasion thriller Disclosure Day, as well as the Super Mario Galaxy movie and Minions 3. So we're still going to have a bunch of trailers to look at on Monday. Yet Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, which Universal is producing, won't be launching any new materials. All right. Paramount, which was recently purchased by David Ellison's Deep Pocket Skydance, will launch a trailer for Scream 7. Lionsgate, which may use NBC's hour of pregame coverage to tout Michael, is an upcoming biopic about Michael Jackson. I'm sure Lance is excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. He was raving about it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, wait, it's out already?
There was a Michael trailer that dropped like today or yesterday.
It was like a day ago.
So the only issue with this is if there is a single Michael Jackson song in the trailer, it will get copyright struck. So that's my only issue. Is I don't mind looking at it, but if there's a song in it, it's definitely going to get copyright struck.
I think there is.
So, anyway, all right. Well, that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else for tonight, so that's fine. It's a shorter stream, but hey, I did a bonus stream on the weekend, so we got a bunch of stuff out of the way there. Let's see what everybody picked for us as our bonus topic over in the Reloaded channel. All right, 37% says top 5 Star Wars hot takes.
Oh boy.
So let's do this. Top 5 Star Wars hot takes. And I will actually let us do 5 instead of 3. So prepare 5 for that one. Let's see. And do we have anything over at Coffee? No. Just double check that. Always at the end of the stream, make sure we didn't miss any payments over there. If you guys do want to, like, I know some people have asked if they can support the stream, but they don't use like Google Pay or anything like that. If you want to use another form of payment, you can go to the Coffee page to make a super chat. Essentially, I have it open during the streams. It's just coffee.com. And I think it's just DJ Eric. Yeah, coffee.com, DJ Eric. I'll copy it here and paste it for anybody that wants to save it. So if you do want to support the stream and you just don't want to use Google's payment system, this is where you go. Guys,
YouTube is killing this channel.
Yeah.
Due to the candid conversations that we have, YouTube is pushing the algorithm down on this channel. So please,
everybody was looking for you. Everybody was looking for you the other day when I was talking about that.
Say the line, Bart.
Yeah. Lone Wolf with the $2 super chat here says 7 million to 10 million for 30 seconds of ad time is crazy. It's been like that for a minute though. Like they've always been super expensive.
Yeah, that's not a new thing.
Yeah, but the thing about it is you got to think about this. If you spend 7 million, but your movie makes $2 billion,
yeah,
that was money well spent. So
yeah, that's chump change.
Yeah,
but if you spend 7 million and your movie makes 8 million,
Unfortunately, you do great.
I would have to say, if you spend $7 million and your movie makes $8 million, then you've got bigger problems than a Super Bowl ad.
Dude, I just got to tell you this: that math is so hard to explain to people who don't know how film budgets work.
Yeah.
Because they'll be like, "Oh, that means they earned $1 million extra." No, no,
not at all. All right. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. We're going to go around the room and see if anybody wants to discuss any shout outs for their stuff, starting with Omega, and then we're going to go clockwise.
Yeah, just go to I don't know, it's because it's reversed on whichever thing. Well, right here, it's go to my deviantart.com website, a gallery. I've been there for 20 years. I've been doing this. If you like it, great. Give me a few likes, follows, whatever. Hey, if you want to commission me for a piece, hey, let me know. I'll give you a price or whatever. So
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing commissions now. I mean, it's gonna be money on that shit.
By the way, Harrison here says, I reckon they should use the World Cup final being in the States this year as a similar opportunity for trailers, especially for international audiences. That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a really good point, Harrison. All right.
It hasn't been in the States for about a decade.
That's true. All right. Big Woke Joe, bigger and woker than ever. What do you got?
Come on over to Crazy Joe Adventures. Check out some adventures. You can also go over to Crazy Joe's concession stand, but I'm really pushing Crazy Joe Adventures these days.
Okay. Jake, what's happening with you?
Well, we got Lost Levels on this coming Sunday. It very well might be another mystery stream. I did one of those this past Sunday just because I wasn't able to stream from my PlayStation. It might be another one. Who knows? But aside from that, Let's Plays, rankings, retro views, a couple bonus videos I've been working on. Life's definitely found a way to screw me over on upload times. But yeah, other than those uploads, Lost Levels on Sundays at 7 Eastern.
Okay. And Ronan, what's going on with you?
Just wrapped up most of my coverage for Wonder Man. You can go check that out. Reaction shorts. Covering Night of the Seven Kingdoms every week. Covering reaction shorts. I do the Monday streams that follow the episodes to talk spoilers with everybody. Usually I have Jake and my friend Brent on. Go check that out. And then I just dropped a short talking about the finale of Fallout Season 2. You can go see that. And did a reaction for the Ghost in the Shell 2026 anime teaser. You can go see that. And on Friday, my reaction should drop as soon as the episode is out. And then on Saturday, we're going to be doing the stream we would usually do on Monday because they shift stuff around. And then, who knows, you might see something from me on Sunday because of the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I can't believe Ghost in the Shell turned 30 last year.
Yep.
Last super chat of the stream from Lone Wolf, $2 super chat. Thanks everybody for the super chats and the shout outs tonight. Marvel and Sony said we budgeting this year. Yeah, that's for sure. 100%.
Did you see your message down there?
Yeah, Cantergraphs. I will check it right as the stream is over. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, that's it. We're out for the night. We will see everyone in the next stream. Hey there, if you're seeing this, that means we have reached the end of the stream. Thanks so much for your continued support with comments, likes, subscriptions, super stickers, and super chats. I just want to give a special shout out to all of the channel members who have contributed to the success of this channel with paid tiers. On the screen, you will see your name displayed as a signal of appreciation from myself and the channel. If you would like to see your name on this list, consider selecting a tier with the join or plus button depending on your platform. Thanks again, everyone. Let's hang out soon in the next stream, and I'll see you then.